invited to celebrate the birth of P.
I don't have shit to do with Puffy, so y'all can stop all that meetings.
9:17 a.m., Manhattan Federal Court. Suddenly, Diddy stood up without warning right there. In the center of the courtroom, he pointed directly at the camera and shouted, "Will Smith is the one, controlling everything. He forced me to throw parties, film sex tapes, and threatened to destroy me if I didn't obey." The courtroom fell silent. Gasps, shock, disbelief. The trial stopped immediately. The jury sat frozen, stunned into silence. The prosecutor, visibly shaken, urgently called for verification. 2 hours later, a sealed hard drive was uncovered, and by 12:43 p.m., an arrest warrant was executed in Los Angeles. Will Smith no longer a star, no longer an icon. Now, the prime suspect in a spiraling investigation involving coercion, threats, and a sex tape scandal. 12:41 p.m., Calabasas Hills. A convoy of unmarked SUVs screeched to a stop in front of Will Smith's luxurious villa. No time for questions. Two federal agents stepped out silent, stern, and approached the gate with a search and arrest warrant signed just 40 minutes earlier. The private driver froze. An assistant screamed, "What's going on?" No answer. At exactly 12:43 p.m., Will Smith was handcuffed and escorted out through a side door. No resistance, no words, just tension frozen on his face. No screaming, no struggle. But everyone inside that home understood this wouldn't end. In a day, the arrest was recorded to chest-mounted body cams capturing every move. One DOJ insider confirmed, "We want everything transparent. This isn't a celebrity slip-up. This is a structured investigation." And within an hour, the world knew. News outlets erupted. Will Smith arrested after Diddy's testimony. Twitter exploded. Instagram lit up with #WillExposed. Public reactions split into 3 waves: shock, outrage, denial. One user cried, "This can't be real." "Will Smith," another replied, "remember, everyone thought Bill Cosby was innocent too." Social media didn't wait for a verdict. They launched their own trial. Jada Pinkett Smith, Will's wife, was sworn just 20 minutes after the story broke. Asked if she knew about the allegations, she said only, "I'm learning how to breathe." Meanwhile, their son, Jaden Smith, tweeted cryptically, "Everything will eventually come to light." The son can't stay hidden forever. It was deleted in 12 minutes, but the damage was done. It had gone viral. At the Federal Detention Center in LA, Will was separated from the general population for security and to avoid media frenzy. He asked for a lawyer immediately and stayed silent. No questions about Jada. No concern for his kids. Only one thing escaped his lips. What the hell did Diddy say? But it was already out. It was in the courtroom transcript, in the warrant, in the hands of the public. Will Smith, the man who once wept at the Oscars, who offered televised apologies, who was praised for his integrity, was now facing an accusation that no tearful speech could erase. DOJ sources revealed this wasn't impulsive. It followed a covert 6-month investigation. Every transaction, every contact, every Hollywood party tracked. We had the list before. An anonymous investigator confirmed Diddy was just the trigger. By 1:15 p.m., reporters flooded the FBI HQ in Westwood. Microphones flew forward. The questions cut like knives. What is Will Smith accused of? Is there real evidence? Will more be arrested? Under pressure, the FBI issued a brief, chilling statement. We are conducting a comprehensive investigation into systematic and organized allegations. TV networks broke programming. CNN aired a full hour analyzing Will's strange public shifts over 5 years from the Oscar slap to quiet red carpet appearances. Fox News leaked audio from an anonymous source of former Diddy assistant claiming, "We attended a secret party in Miami where hidden cameras were already in place." The backlash was swift. Netflix paused 3 of Will's films. Endorsements were dropped overnight. Old speeches resurfaced about family, ethics, success, but this time they were mocked. One tweet with 120,000 shares read, "America's role model dad," or "the director of ruined lives." But what shook the industry most? A fellow A-lister, once co-star in a blockbuster with Will, posted, "I knew, but I didn't have the courage." A famous singer revealed she once got a disturbing offer from Will's assistant in 2022. "I declined. Looking back, I got lucky. Hollywood felt suffocated." A veteran director told the New York Times, "We were blinded by glamour. Maybe it's time to look closer." Warner Bros., poised to launch a major new Will Smith film, froze pre-production indefinitely. Inside detention, Will stayed completely silent. A federal attorney, known for defending celebrities, said, "Silence is the only sane strategy. Any word could be used as evidence." But this silence was terrifying because it meant one thing. He knows what's coming. With mounting pressure, the FBI prepared to release parts of the investigation within 72 hours. And if Diddy's words held true, this case would explode far beyond. Will Smith thought it would sweep through Hollywood, implicating those who smiled for cameras, who gave interviews, but who were, in reality, the puppeteers behind the curtain. 9:02 a.m. Southern District Federal Court, New York. Under flickering courtroom lights and suffocating silence, Diddy entered, wrists cuffed, suit wrinkled, eyes hollow. This wasn't a mogul anymore. This was a man descending into darkness. Trembling, lips dry, he stood in front of the jury. The room was frozen. A clock ticked. 13 seconds passed. Then, in a hoarse voice, the one who told me to hold those parties was Will Smith. Silence. The court clerk snapped a page. An FBI officer started typing. Diddy continued, "I didn't think he'd record what I was doing. I thought we were on the same side. I was wrong." According to Diddy, the infamous parties Miami, L.A. private estates weren't just his idea. They were ordered by Will. In 2018, just after Will signed a major streaming deal. He called Diddy, 47 minutes. "You organized the party," Will said. "I'll handle the cameras." It wasn't random. It was a campaign. Celebs invited, drugs supplied, hidden cameras rolling. Those caught in vulnerable acts, blackmailed, controlled, or silenced. Asked why he never came forward, Diddy broke. "I thought I was in control. But he was controlling me. He revealed withheld private footage of him footage that could never be released. That clip was a leash. For years, I had no freedom, only fear. Will's legal team said nothing in court, but one assistant was seen furiously typing panic-written across their face. Diddy's testimony spanned 46 minutes. 8 times, he broke down crying, begging for pauses. FBI insiders confirmed a hard drive had already been submitted loaded with sensitive party footage. At least 3 clips clearly featured Will Smith. One moment burned through social media. I told him I didn't want to record anymore, Diddy said. He laughed and said, "You think this is for fun? This is insurance. Don't be stupid." That quote exploded. Within 2 hours, the hashtag Will's Insurance was trending globally. Old videos of Will surfaced where he spoke about planning everything, controlling outcomes. One tweet nailed it. Turns out Will didn't just write movie scripts. He wrote real life. Legal analysts were torn. Some said Diddy was dodging guilt. Others, especially ex-investigators, said the details aligned too well. A former FBI agent from the Epstein case remarked, "No one thought Will Smith could be this ruthless. But if anyone was smart enough, powerful enough, it was him." And Diddy didn't stop at Will. He listed other elite figures' names still sealed. Sources say the list includes 5 listers, a music producer, a director, and an Oscar-nominated actress. When the hearing ended, Diddy was a shell, assisted to his feet, shielded from cameras. But it was too late. The world had heard him, and the machine had started. That same afternoon, 3 DOJ officials met to assess Diddy's testimony. Meanwhile, Will's lawyers called it a baseless fabrication, a desperate move to shift blame. But major outlets confirmed the FBI is reviewing the hard drive. If Diddy's claims hold up, Will Smith could face multiple federal criminal charges. That evening, cameras caught Jada leaving court. Eyes vacant, hands trembling. A reporter yelled, "Do you believe Diddy?" Jada paused, turned back, then walked away. Silent. The world now waits. Was this betrayal, or the final breath of a buried truth? If Diddy is right, this isn't just a case. It's the death of a legend. And the beginning of a reckoning.